And we are back with Let's Play Zelda Ocarina of Time. I walked all the way back up here after blowing up that door down there, thinking it might have been something special, but it ended up being two stupid marketing whatever it was. Those decus that sell overpriced things, and it was just, So here I am, walking all the way back up here for no reason at all. And I just stepped on a switch that pulls up that shortcut over there. And hold on, let me go read the little thing right there. I didn't want to climb it, I wanted to read it. Giant dead Dodongo. When it sees red, a new way to go will be open. Alright. Taking that. With that switch on, the moving platform goes higher. Now you can quickly reach the second floor. Yeah, you think? Way to state the obvious, Captain. Obvious. No, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just thinking more than I usually do. That's it. Anyway, about careful not to fall off. Time to drop some bombs into the eyes. And guess what the thing sees? It sees red. And it opens its big mouth to show a new way to go. Alright. Now for some laughs, I'm picking boogers. Pick. Alright, enough of that. I almost got lasered. That was nice. Alright, we're getting pretty close to the boss room now. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot down these bats. Whoa. Ha. That's right. I have the best aiming in the world. Yeah, you know, when I used to play this game as a kid, my aiming was something to be proud of. I could hit a bat from across the map. It was that epic. But I'm not sure if I could do that anymore, but we'll see. Let's give it a test run. Whoosh. I still got it. Awesome. Let's see if there's another one. There's one right there. Whoosh. Ha. I am awesome. Looks like I haven't lost a knack. Yeah, as a kid, I used to sit there all day waiting to hear, waiting to hear, where did that come from? I sat there all day trying to aim at Keith at Lake Hylia. Yes, I spent hours and hours doing that, trying to shoot down each of the bats that I could find. And before you even ask, no, I had no life. Alright, let's see. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? I'm gonna jump down here. I believe one of these containers has a ferry, so just to be safe. Actually, I don't know why I'm keeping that ocarina up there, so I'm gonna just switch it out real quick. There we go. I think it's this one. Whoosh! Da-da-da-da! You caught a fairy in a bottle. Something nice about these fairies, you can release them and they'll bring your life back to full health. But on the flip side, if you keep them in a bottle and wait until you die, they will actually bring you back to life and refill your hearts back to full, or like an outrageous amount. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Whenever I play, I try to have a fairy on hand at all times, you know, in those just in case moments. Especially when I'm about to come up to a boss. Dang it, missed. Got that one. Whoosh. Alright, so that's one miss and I don't know how many hits. Not bad. Alright, I'm gonna pull this a little bit away from the wall because right now we want to get this block into that hole over there. That hole has a blue switch in it, and I'm scratching my nose, so sorry. There we go. Anyway, since when this block pushes it down, it'll open up the boss room. And I'm gonna scratch my nose some more because it's really itchy. That feels nice. Alright. Don't you love it when you have this really bad itch and you scratch it? It just feels so good. Alright, I'm done spazzing. Alright, put the bomb down. I'm gonna open this. Open. No, don't roll into it. Open it. There we go. That's more like it, Link. You got more bombs. So that was a refilling bombs. Wow. Alright, here we go. Epic boss time. Gotta love this really slow motion camera in the boss's point of view. It is awesome looking. Inside of his mouth looks weird actually. It's like bright pink. I wouldn't think that it's really that shade. Alright, to beat this boss all you have to do is do that. Pull out your sword and wait for him to do that. Alright, now quickly get out of his way. Just sidestep. And wait for him to hit another wall. And he'll come after you like a retard. And do the same thing over and over and over. And you're like destroying his insides or something. And if you don't want to sneak into that lava, that close to the lava right there, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to do, since it's basically harmless, but if you're paranoid, you can also do this. Okay, or not. Well, what I was gonna do is shield myself with the Hylian shield, and it'll make this big sparkly effect, and it's all fancy and whatnot. But that doesn't matter anymore. Anyone up for a cooked lizard? It looks all burned and whatnot anyway. And in case you're wondering, dead lizards really do look like that. I killed enough lizards in my lifetime to know that. No, I did not kill them on purpose, so don't start chewing on me for killing lizards. But yeah, there you go. Cooked Dodongo. And away we go. And we somehow get lifted out of the dungeon again. Okay, I personally love this part. It's so funny. One of the more humorous parts in Zelda's cutscenes. Boom. Boom, boom, oh, he's smiling finally. It's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's cavern until our stomachs burst. That doesn't sound like a pretty sight. What a wild adventure. It will make an incredible story. I still can't talk. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such a great number. And that big rock blocking the cave, all this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone, only then will I open the cave for you." You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Yeah, sending a 9-year-old out to die, way to go. How about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved, just take this as a token of our friendship. I would have thought that they would have made him cut his hand, and like the whole blood brother ritual thing. And then shake hands with the bloody hands, but I don't think Gorons bleed. I mean, that would be weird. Aren't they made of rock anyway, so they wouldn't even have any blood to spurt? But then again, how do they live? Oh well. And here you go, the second spiritual stone. You've obtained the Goron's Ruby. This is a spiritual stone of fire passed down by the Gorons. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. What is with my tone? You've collected 2 spiritual stones. You only have 1 more to find. And that 1 more I am quite dreading. You'll be brushing up your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey, everybody, let's see off our brother. Boom, boom. And this is pretty creepy. You did great. How about a big Goron hug, brother? And he runs screaming in horror. Which Which I don't quite blame them. I mean, they're made out of solid rock. I'd be running in horror too. Anyway, right past there is the Goron place. Actually, I'm gonna do some unfinished stuff in the Goron city. Whoa! Ah, what a punk. Watch where you're driving, jerk. Anyway. Ooh, let's see what's in here. And we're getting close to the ending time now, so in the next episode we're gonna finish up some stuff that we needed to do in the Goron city. Oh no, 50 rupees. Dang, wasted. Anyway, we're gonna get a couple of heart pieces in here, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya!